Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones, where we make money whether the market is up or down. Hey, do yourself a favor and come join the family by hitting the like, subscribe, and the notification bell. We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot going on this week, so let me just get right into it and just front load all of this data. Remember also too, that today is Moo Monday, and we'll talk about that at the end. There'll be links in the description below. If you're on a cell phone, just tap the heading of this video or the title of this video, okay? Make sure you don't fall for spam in the comment section. All right, let's get right into it, good people. So these are some things that you need to know because it's going to affect your trading in this range, right? So these are very important. Diesel fuel reserve is at its lowest since 1951, right? So I'm gonna just hit you with these bullet points, okay? And then we're gonna talk about earnings and some plays that we're looking at also. So diesel fuel hit its lowest reserve since 1951. There's probably 10 people out of everybody that's watching this video who was alive in 1951. It wasn't me. All right. So we know that GDP rose, we got that data, by 2.6 last week, right? Listen to this. I've been saying this, but there's a lot of articles that's coming out that's just reiterating that historically the market performs better after an election. We know that the market, the political situation has a lot to do with this market. So also too, when there's a mixed house, for those of you that are in politics, you guys know we don't discuss politics here. We only discuss politics as it pertains, to our money, okay? So that's it. We don't get into politics, but only when it pertains to our money, right? So when there's a balanced house, meaning Democrats and Republicans, that's when the market actually does better. When one controls everything, the House and the Senate, then the market doesn't perform as well. Those are facts. Check it out. Okay. So just remember that. And after the election, the market generally performs better. Let's hope and pray that that happens now. Okay. All right. So the Fed, here's some dates that I want you to know why this week will be more volatile than last week. And I know we keep saying that, but there's a lot going on. All right. So this Tuesday and Wednesday will be the FOMC meeting, the FOMC meeting. All right. And that is November 1st and 2nd. The FOMC meeting, for those of you that are new, is when the Fed tells us what he's going to do with the interest rate hikes. And then right after that, we got Tuesday, we got Wednesday. We got earnings going on right now, and then we have the job reports on Friday, November 4th at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that'll be 7:30 here in the Midwest, and I'm going to try to be live with that data, all right? And so don't hold me to it, but I'm going to try to be live with that data. So in your swing trades, just remember that all of these things are going on so you can make money. Leave me a comment if you're going to play the SQQQ or the TQQQ, or if you're going to do calls or puts on any of these plays, okay? So that's what I wanted to talk to you about right off the top. And so let's discuss the Fed, right? Let's discuss the Fed. Now, the bad news is the Fed can tank the market. If the Fed says he's going up by 75 basis points, which is what everybody expects, right? And then next month, 50 basis points. And then let's say February, he says 25 basis points, then that would be good, right? Or if he says 75 this month, and then 50, and then 0 neutral. And even if he announces it that he will be neutral in February, that would be good for the market. Now, let me rewind it. If he says 75 now, and 50 next month. I believe that that's priced in. That doesn't mean that the market is going to go green. That means that it's not going to tank that much or be flat, to good. That's what I think. Now, here's what could send the market skyrocketing extremely green, right? The Fed says we're going to go 50 basis points this Wednesday. If he says we're doing 50 now, 50 next month, and 25 in February, that will be good and green for the market. Follow? And so that's what we're looking for. On top of that, if this earnings week is good, then we will see a really good rally this week. So the Fed is what we're looking at. The GDP data came in good, and let's see what the jobs numbers are going to be on Friday. There's sometimes we get this early data and it's not accurate. All right. So let's see what's really going on with the jobs. You guys know if the jobs are extremely good, meaning there's very low unemployment, then that's bad for the market. Okay. Because the Fed has room to be more aggressive to raise interest rates even higher. Follow? And so that's what we're going to keep our eye on. Also, too, I also want to go over some of the earnings that I'm looking at to do either calls or puts. The ones that I'm looking at myself, and you leave me a comment what you're looking at. I'm looking at Airbnb and Uber. Okay. We got Airbnb, Ceasars, and Uber. I believe that Airbnb, I'm neutral on it. I believe Ceasars could be positive. These are just guesstimations. Uber, I'm neutral. I don't know where Uber will line up at. Then on Wednesday, we got CVS reporting. We got MGM Resorts, which I think will be positive. CVS, I don't know. Robinhood, I don't know. All right. And then these are some of the ones I'm looking at. Then on Thursday, we got Barrick Gold, which I think Barrick should be decent. All right. And so that's ticker symbol GOLD. I think it should be decent, but I'm not putting any money into that. I'm not doing any calls or puts on it. I just buy it whenever it goes down. And I buy very, very small amounts at a time, as I showed you guys. I just keep going and keep going. I never go in big, right? These are long plays. Barrick Gold is a long play for me. I don't expect to make money from it until next year, okay? And then we got Coinbase on Thursday, Coinbase Global. I expect it to be negative, and I may do a put on an option put on Coinbase. May or may not. I just need to do more research. Then we got Doordash. I think Doordash may miss this quarter. That's just me. I think Doordash may miss this quarter. You do your own research, do your own study. Don't come back here and say, you told me to buy, you told me to short it. No, I did not. I am not. But I'm just thinking that they may not have strong numbers. I may be proved wrong. Let's see. I didn't do a deep dive on it. I'm just looking at the way things are. All right. But I will be doing my own study. And then we have EOG. I believe that EOG will be positive. And if I was going to bet on EOG, which is energy, then I would be doing a call on it. Now, here's what I do for those of you that's doing options. I just limit my, I'm not as aggressive, meaning that if I'm going to do a day, then I set it out a week. If I'm going to hold it for a couple of days, I set it out for 2 weeks. That's what I do to give myself time to recover if it goes the other way. You guys let me know what you do in cases like this, okay? So where we're at? We're at 9 minutes and 30 seconds. I just wanted to end this one right around 10 minutes-ish and get this up to you. Please leave me a comment and let me know what are you going to do in any of these plays. I may do a 1 day TQQQ play, and I may do a short on one of these. I'll let you guys know. I just wanted to get this one up. I'm thinking about shorting Dash, meaning doing a put on Dash, but I'm only going to do like one contract, so it'll be very little money. So remember, after you make a lot of money on these plays, sometimes you just need to, if you're going to go in with options again, just go in at a fifth of what you just earned, so you don't just blow up your options, good people, especially if you're new to this. Okay, so listen, it is Weeble Wednesday, and that's where we're cashing up. I want to do some sort of encouragement for all of us to save a minimum of $1,000 by Christmas. And that's going to be in savings. I want you to look at what you're consuming. I want you to put yourself down on your Christmas list, meaning I'm going to gift myself, $150 and put that in your Moo account. And what are you going to do with that cash? Nothing. You're just going to save it, because when the S&P gets down lower, and I think it still will probably get down into the 3,200 range, that's when we're going to have cash to buy. So you'll see a little emblem up here, and you can click that. Make sure you download a minimum of $100, and we're going to go from there. Remember, leave me comments. Hey, Larry, I'm going to do a put or a call on this or that. I'm going to play the TQQ, meaning you think the market is going to go up, or I'm going to play an SQQ, meaning you think the market is going to go down. I'm going to play a small TQQQ because I plan on selling it before the Fed announced the rate hikes, because in the past it's usually green before it. This is my psychological thinking. It's usually green before he makes the announcement and before he tanks it. Okay. And I plan on selling it just before he makes the announcement. Tell me what you think about that, and we'll talk on tomorrow. Live, love, laugh, and learn. Make sure you don't forget about the 2 links below.